Hey guys, it's Coach Justin here, bringing you your whiteboard session for the Port at Your Place workout for Wednesday, April 8th. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we've been trying to bring you not only a Port at Your Place workout, but we've tried to include a little bit of a strength piece as well. So on Monday we did some weighted squats and some wall sits. For those of you that partook, you understand a little bit about my current situation of the soreness of my legs. If you missed that one, try to make it up later in the week because it was a doozy. So for today's strength, we are going to work on the handstand push-up. And the goal of today is to get everyone into some version of the handstand push-up to try to get away from a little bit of that horizontal pressing and make it more of a vertical pressing. The lesson of the day today is we need to create a triangle upside down. So a lot of times we talk about handstand push-ups, we get into a handstand push-up position and we bring our head between our hands. And what that does is similar to doing a push-up by pushing your elbow straight out to the side. If you bring your head between your hands, you're putting your shoulder in a susceptible position, but you're also not using the strength that we build in kind of the presses and the push-ups, because our elbows, as you can see it from a press, the elbows are kind of out front, right? So today, what we're going to do is we're going to do 4 sets of handstand push-ups, and the reps are going to be up to you. So what you want to do is you want to hit kind of a big number, but you want to stay away from failure. So it's written as 2 reps away from failure. That's always kind of a tricky thing to figure out what that means, and it's going to mean very different things for everybody. But you want to do a pretty good set, something that you can kind of maintain for all 4, but you don't want to fail any of these. So obviously, because it's a strength, we're going to be working on strict handstand push-ups. So if you are someone that is doing strict handstand push-ups, you're going to wall to kick up against. You're going to create that triangle, and you're going to do regular strict handstand push-ups. If those are just not on the agenda yet, the way to kind of substitute that one in is going to be getting your feet up on something. So whether it's a kitchen chair, whether it's your at-home box, whether you got your feet on the couch, your feet on the coffee table, something to get the hips up and your feet off the ground. So if that's too difficult, if you are not getting 5 reps of that, you're only getting 2 or 3, then a piked handstand push-up is going to be your go-to. So I'm going to show you all 3 versions of these, from RX to the down dog push-up, and we'll kind of talk about each one and what to take away from it. So we'll cut away to a video of me doing a couple of these so you can see with the handstand push-up, the elbows are coming out front. I'm bringing my head down behind my hands, so at the bottom you can actually see your hands in your vision. I'm staying as tight as possible, keeping my legs locked, and I'm pushing all the way back up at the top, pushing my head through. So if that is a handstand push-up, we need to practice those skills in whatever progression you pick. So that second progression, feet are up on a box, hips are as high as possible, I walk my hands in, and then I try to create 1, that tension, but 2, that triangle. So at the bottom of those handstand push-up version or scaled version of the handstand push-ups, you can see my head is coming behind my hands. At the top, I'm pushing all the way up, pushing my head through. Very similar to that, if you see the down dog push-ups I'm doing here, again, I'm trying to push my head behind my hands. In this aspect, you're kind of seeing me push off my toes a little bit more, getting my head behind my hands, and then at the top, pushing my head through. So whatever version you guys decide to complete, you could start at the highest version, but as you start to kind of lose stamina, lose strength, you could go down in scaling options, or just try to pick the hardest one and stay across. So we're going to do this together. We're going to do 4 sets of basically a max effort, but we're going to stay away from failure and see how many we can accumulate over the course of our 4 reps. Let's get after it.